My first guest is a true global phenomenon. His television show is viewed in 174 countries, making it the most widely watched factual TV programme on the planet. He's the top presenter of the top show that's at the top of the TV charts. Please welcome a man at the very top of his game. Yes, it's Top Gear's Jeremy Clarkson! Jeremy Clarkson is here. Isn't that exciting? Come on. It's even more exciting because you've come a long way. You've been away.
I came from Holland Park. But before that, I was in Australia. But I'm here.
This is part of the tour?
Yes.
Tell me about it, because I hear that you go on these tours, but I don't know what that could possibly entail.
Well, it's cars go round and round in circles, stuff blows up. People like it, though, and we take it all around the world now, but only on the basis that we can behave like rock stars. Because the three of us have no talent at all, none. What?
That isn't true.
No, we really don't.
That isn't true.
We can't play an instrument, we can't sing, we can't do anything. But we live like rock gods. We have super yachts with helicopters on the back of them. It's like not licensed fee money.
Is this true?
Yes.
So, this rock star thing, are you living like a rock star? Do you get treated like it? I mean, are there fanatics in your life? Do you have groupies and things? I mean,
Not really. Well, there are groupies, but they tend to wear Subaru jackets and they're called Wayne. They're not groupies like Mick Jagger would ever have had.
Yeah.
You're right, Jezza. That's the kind of level of it, really.
So this is on account of the fact that your show is on... Is it on their channels or is it on BBC Worldwide?
Oh, I know, I do. It's on sort of obscure channels in places. I've seen it's on everywhere. I mean, you can't... There's no escape. I mean, it's mostly, I suspect, businessmen watching in hotels because they can't watch the pornography because it'll show up on the bill. So it's like this.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it doesn't show up on the bill.
Pornography?
Because it says, it warns you, it says this will show up as room service 1.
But everybody knows room service 1. Everybody knows that means strong pornography. You take it to your boss and goes, room service 1.
I know. There's no film called Room Service 1.
There isn't.
And how often do you do these tours?
A lot. And that's how we live. And then we have to come back and make this annoying show.
Sorry, that's not
your show, our show.
That's a bit early to turn on me.
No, to come back, then you have to go and do Top Gear.
Because this could never have been... This could never have been a plan of yours. I mean,
no.
Beyond your wildest dreams.
When someone said, would I like to go to fill a football stadium, you know, you said, God, yes.
Because I've got some footage of your first ever Top Gear appearance.
Oh, God, jet lag's just caught up with my bowels, oh, God, actually, that hurt.
It really... I'd never seen this. So this is your very first Top Gear appearance.
Oh, God.
Customising has always been a very dirty word. You customise a Ford Capri. You do not customise a modern-day Bentley or Rolls-Royce. What Hooper, bespoke coach builders for more than a century, do is Hooperise them.
Now this one, for instance, is seriously lacking in the door department. It began in life as a pretty standard Bentley Turbo R with 4 doors and has been converted into what's called a 2-door coupe, i.e. it has one long door on either side. And that means there's pretty substantial alterations between here and here.
OK, there you go. Absolutely.
That accent is incredible, isn't it?
I asked the researchers to try and find when you started to become more the Clarkson we recognise today.
In the world, yeah.
And 3 years later, they came up with this footage.
Well, that may be the case with the F40, but what about the 348 here? It only costs a miserable £76,000. Surely you could live with one of these every day of the week.
So...
Sorry.
There's an evolution.
Well, the hair had certainly evolved. That was a last ditch. You're going bald in a minute, matey boy, so look at that.
So there you go, this is 3 years.
Yeah.
So but you were able to just wear what you liked, obviously, at this point, and just... But this was early Top Gear, was it?
Yeah.
When did Top Gear become revolutionised?
It changed in 2002, I think, into what it is now with May and Hammond. Yeah. Well, not May, the first series, because he was lost. Or he drove so slowly he didn't get there till the second series. But yes, it started in 2002.
And you cast them, didn't you?
Cast Hammond, yeah. I'd known May for a long time. I mean, bless him, life wasn't going too well for him. I found him on the streets of Bath, actually, drinking meth and rambling incoherently at Barcelona. Second World War aeroplanes, and we managed to tidy him up a bit, get him off the meths, and he's not a bad presenter now with editing.
Yeah. Tell me about it. But your accent and your intonations are, you know, what make you so, well, so hilarious and
Well,
yourself.
the pause in the world.
When did that happen?
That's because when you go to do voiceover, you do the voiceover lines, and getting your breathing right if you smoke a lot's really tricky. So this is the fastest car in the world. It's really hard for a smoker to do that. See, it's the fastest car in the world. And it's
Brilliant. It's your fortune. It's your fortune.
It's just smoking.
Smoking.
Yeah.
Smoking.
I can't talk for a long time without taking a pause.
OK, so I've just got some questions for you, if you don't mind, about driving. Just things I just want to clear, if you can clear them up for me. The amber light.
Yeah.
You know the red and the green?
Yeah.
It's separated by the amber one.
It is. This is quite a basic...
Yes, but it's something I've always wanted to ask somebody who might know. What is it for, that one, the yellow one?
It's to warn you that something else is about to happen. We just went red-green like they have in France.
Okay.
Everybody's killed,
Yeah, but
like happens in France.
If you're driving towards it and it goes yellow, my wife thinks that means stop, and I think it means hurry up before it goes red. So which is it?
It's either. But you're given the choice.
Oh, you're given the choice.
Something basically you can choose. You know you've got to do something.
The control is in the driver's hands.
Exactly. Your wife thinks she has to stop. You think you have to speed up. But at least you know you must do something.
Yeah.
If it were just sitting there as red and suddenly went green...
That's right.
That would be a disaster.
Because there's another one where it flashes yellow, and literally the pedestrians, they don't know if it's them, and then drivers, is it me? No, and then you just look at each other going, I don't know. And the driver, I don't know either. It's a very confusing moment. Because I wanted to talk to you about road crossing. How are you as a pedestrian, then, as opposed to a driver?
I'm fine at crossing the road, but I use my ears, and this is where I get in a terrible tangle sometimes with cyclists.
Yes.
Because I have green cross code, look left, right, I haven't got time for all that. And walk out, and there's invariably a cyclist coming now.
Right.
And then you hear them. God, they shout. So,
And then they go past shaking their head, don't they?
They've all got
They go away just
cameras
doing
on.
that. Or they look back. Idiot.
That's a great look. I'm not sure it hasn't got wheels on, but yes. That's absolutely, yes.
Have you seen these new crossings that have the timers?
They're brilliant. They're really
They're
good.
quite fun because you don't know.
You can get it into first and ready to go. I love those in
Well,
3,
could you see the
2...
timer as a motorist? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're for the pedestrians, really. But I suppose it's not a countdown like a Grand Prix.
The first time
You're not there going, it's go, go, go. It's not...
This was on the news the other day when they were talking about how long it takes the elderly to get across a road. Right. And should pedestrian lights be longer? Should they take longer? Because motorists rev their engines. I've never seen that happen. I've never seen a car driver going, get out of the way, old woman. It just doesn't. It only happens in the mind of Jeremy Vine.
It's when you've got... Because you can see it, because it'll give you, like, I don't know if it's 20, 25 seconds or 30 seconds.
It's plenty. You could crawl across.
But it's when there's only, like, 7 seconds left, and you can see an old person thinking, can I do it in 7?
Yeah.
And then they just set off. And you can just see the clock, and it gets to about... It's gone, and they're nowhere near, and they're like, I thought I could do it in 7.
But the thing is, you see, here I am, you're there. I'm in my car.
That's right.
You're there. I'm not going to say, well, fuck you. I'm going to run you down. You don't. You just say, come here, you're an old person who fought in the war, help me set off.
That's very kind of you.
But that's how the world
Because what I
should
do is I
work.
rush the first bit, and then I just spend some time in the middle.
You get knocked down. But an old person, no. Idiot. You idiot.
So, what I've noticed on my travels, and you've obviously noticed this too, obviously noticed this too on the travels, is the green man and the red man when you're crossing the road. So there's the red man, he's put a bit of weight on. And then there's the green man setting off. But around the world, this changes.
Yeah.
So we've got, in America, this is very literal in America.
Yeah. Well, they don't have anyone speaking other languages there, which is why American cars always have the words for what it is written on it on the switches.
Oh, right.
It says cigarette, lighter, horn, light. Whereas everywhere else in the world where there are other languages,
they know what
it's
it is.
symbols.
Yeah.
That's just how stupid they are.
They are very literal like that. It's like, they call glasses, or spectacles, eyeglasses. They have to specify where they go on your face.
No, but every other word is wrong. I mean, vest. No.
No.
Pants.
No.
No. And then it gets to cars, sedan, hood, fender, freeway, interstate, sidewalk. Trunk. Trunk is on the front of an elephant, not the back of a saloon car, but they have no idea.
Yeah.
Gas. Gas. They call a liquid gas. Mental.
In France, I love this one.
Oh, yeah.
This is... How cool! This guy's in, like, a perfectly tailored suit. He's
Flat
just the
trousers.
coolest guy. He's like, I will cross when I want to. And then he just sets off. He's the most relaxed. OK, well, it's not time. This is Germany. Here we have Germany. Look at that. Nobody move! Let us go!
Very good. Do you know what's really annoying about all this? So we've been doing Top Gear for 11 years and never thought to bring that up, and then you have on only your second show. And it isn't even a car show.
Jeremy, it's been amazing you coming in, especially with all this jet lag. You've been absolutely wonderful and hilarious. And
Oh, it's just joy to see a man starting out in his career.
ladies and gentlemen, the absolutely fantastic Mr. Jeremy Clarkson! Thank you so much. That was really, really
Pleasure.
brilliant. Funny. Absolute
Pleasure. Thank you very
Jeremy
much.
Clarkson, one more
Thank you
time.
so much. Thank you.